Where there is no vision, people perish. I'm going to talk to you really quickly about the subject of people perish. Steve Jobs made millions of dollars making computers, but last time I checked, computers don't bring yokes. So what he didn't need a business. All he needed was a skill. But if you're intended to bring yokes, something has to be revealed to you. Because when God builds things, when he gives vision for things, he lets it stand for history to preserve testimony for and against the times.
Jesus, my God.
So we really need to look at this thing about vision and see that if people are perishing, then it has to be to a legitimate. I'm talking about time bound. Let them days die. I'm talking about the real thing he called you to do. We got to stop reviving. I know you, man. We got to stop reviving stuff that died. Let those days die. We need new music. We need new songs. We need new strategies. Get you some life. Let's come current. Let's reach a new generation. Let's stop trying to do CPR on stuff that's been dead. He did it. So sometimes we enter into a time called the Lord divides, and he separates you from your dream career. He separates you from your family, Abram. He tears you away from the man you loved since you were high school. He turns you, he disturbs you, he interrupts you to make you look at something you ain't never seen before. I'm here to tell you tonight, God is coming to disturb some stuff. He wants to interrupt some stuff. Whatever that dream is you've been drooling over, that nice American dream that's in the way of your purpose, he's cutting, he's ripping, he's tearing. Not until you have had that uncertainty and you have had that confrontation that, man, I've been in church all my life, I took MSG, I went to the nation, I said, but I'm feeling like I don't even know you no more. People who don't know. Yeah, and even more importantly, you ain't gonna fake like they do know. And I go pick and make up a head my shit and act like they know something. There's some people right now that say, I don't know. I don't know what God's saying next. I don't know where He's leading me next. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I don't know. That's how God starts to posture you to receive an answer so you won't fake. He won't send you to the Gentiles. He said, I appoint you. I appoint you. I appoint you. I'm not gonna let people do it. I'm gonna appoint you. I'm not gonna let TV do it. I'm gonna appoint you. You're gonna be anointed before you reach a platform. I'm appointing you. And the problem is, we don't spend time getting the appointment of heaven before we start running after the affirmation of men. We don't get time getting the appointment and the authorization and the assignment from God before we start crying and complaining about the gifts and the talents that our pastor does not see. I want to know, have you been appointed? Have you been offered? Here's how you know that you are appointed. Are you ready for this? You know that you're appointed by how the devil responds to you. You know you're appointed by how people respond to you. The response is what will reveal if you've been appointed or not. How do people respond? God is appointing the people. He's sent the lawless, self-appointed, self-called people, bigged up and manipulating the people of God. He's appointing some people. Watch this. Why ain't nobody looking? He's appointed to be there because the problem is you. It ain't your husband. It ain't your mama. It ain't your daddy. It's you. It ain't your sister because she didn't let you ride the swing when you was younger. You rejected because your grown self won't get in the face of God. The problem. In Acts 26:18, he lists the 4 things that a vision should do. Number 1, it ought to open people's eyes. He says to open their eyes. Now that seems real simple to you, only if you miss the fact that we live in a generation that's blind. Bible says the blind lead the blind. The God of this world, lowercase g, has blinded the minds of them who don't believe. And so whatever God has called you to do should, number 1, deal with the perspectives of people. It don't matter if it's a vision, if it's a business, if it's a ministry, whatever your vision is for, the number 1 thing it should do is challenge. I like number 2. It says to turn them from darkness to light. So your vision for whatever it is for should carry authority to turn. Say, give me authority to turn. Now, when he was casting out a devil, if they wanted to be free. Now, when people want to be healed, he says, you want to be whole? Yeah, they got made whole. But when they came to deal with hell, he didn't ask their permission. I don't care what the deliverance man told you. There are some people, you just got to tell the devil, shut up. Come on up out of here. I don't care if you're a gang. The Holy Spirit said to tell you now, I bet you're a youth pastor in this scenario to grow you for what you're not ready for right now. And I see that prior to this year, there were men trying to push you into doing something premature, and then you came in contact with the right people who were going to throw you into something that you feel is an incision that's necessary to invite the King of Glory into your life. There will be 2 certificates that you get, and I see you trying to learn a trade. And the Lord is going to perfect this trade, and you're not going to be employed by another man. God's going to give you the financial wherewithal to employ yourself.